What if the thing keeping us stuck isn't failure, but constantly starting over? The mindset that if you didn't 100% meet your goal, you failed, erases progress or ignores growth just because it doesn't look like you thought it should. Starting over, then, is what keeps us in the all or nothing trap, because we think that if we can't do something perfectly or we miss a day, then we've ruined everything. This leads to saying things like, I'm so lazy, I can't stick to my goals, or it's just not my personality. And eventually, you start to believe that you don't even have the ability to follow through. Because our brain builds identity around repeated words, guilt-based motivation, like telling ourselves, I'm so behind, I'm so out of shape, I need to get it together, I'm such a loser, does not last. We sabotage our progress when we train our brain to expect failure and stay in survival mode through repeating the language of defeat. Real growth is never about getting everything right every day or trying all over again at square one with a big reset. It's about staying faithful, keeping on, getting back up, and taking another step. Life is truly found in the journey, not just in arriving at the mountaintop. And actually getting where you want to go lies in your ability to keep showing up in the small things, not in guilting yourself to get it right next time. Motivation often comes after action as we build momentum. So to experience the change we're looking for, we can't wait around to feel motivated to take the first step. We have to find our why instead, which is built around who we are becoming. It's almost relieving to know our actions don't have to rely on our feelings, but instead the identity we're stepping into. No longer do we complain that, I never finish books, I'm horrible at sticking to resolutions. But instead, I'm becoming a reader, I'm becoming a morning person, or I'm becoming someone who follows through, and aligning our actions with that identity until one day we look back and realize that's who we are now because we kept at it. We don't let resistance derail us because we understand that our old identity is fighting to keep us in a comfort zone that feels safe, but we are teaching our brain to form a new pathway. We aren't rushing to start a clean slate at every misstep, but instead we are choosing to stay the course and show up again tomorrow. Because when we repeat something, it strengthens that neural pathway until it becomes part of who we are. Now, here's the exciting part that no one is telling you, and it's the reason people are still searching and drowning in self-help content and putting together yet another plan, but not reaching the inside-out transformation. That was me, stuck in the cycle. The good news is, there is a key for the change that actually stays and unlocks the permanent shift we crave. While our brains are miraculously designed to physically change through what we repeatedly think, say, and do, there's a different piece that holds it all together long term. That piece wasn't fully clicking for me for the longest time. I couldn't understand why I kept getting stuck, even though I thought I was doing everything right. I was so consistent, I'd proven my discipline and become someone I was proud of in many areas, but my energy and strength would crash and I'd fall flat, again and again. I wanted to be really free, to be forever changed. How can I not get past this hump when I'm showing up with so much intention? I needed a long-lasting, inexhaustible, reliable fuel. Jesus met me there, and that fuel was his love for me. I always knew I needed his truth to ground me, but I hadn't grasped how much I needed his love to fill me. It turns out that even doing everything right and being disciplined ends up profiting nothing if I don't abide in his love and share it with others. Before I discovered this, I was disciplined, yes, but also edgy, controlling, thrown off by things not going my way, and exhausted from trying to manipulate people or circumstances around me so I wouldn't crash. Paul shares in the New Testament that it was Jesus' profound love that drove him when he said, Christ's love compels us. This love holds us together, compels, and carries us forward. He He then reminds us that Jesus died for all, that those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for him who died for them and was raised again. God never asked us to fix ourselves and manufacture change in our own strength, but from the incredible fuel of his powerful, overflowing, life-changing love. He tells us in John 15, "Abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." In our moments of overwhelm, as we struggle through challenging circumstances, physical health issues, relationship difficulties, change of plans, stress, mess, and drama, Jesus is not saying, "Get it together, push harder." He says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And, "If you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit and so prove to be my disciples." We do get to be changed and made new and effectively bearing much fruit. But not because we finally did it right this time or landed on a reset that stuck, but because we plugged into the unending, all-sufficient power source of his miraculous love. And that did the work we could never do. Now we can go, abiding and obeying, renewing our minds repeatedly with his truth. That's how we are transformed into someone entirely new, and that's how we experience change that doesn't fizzle out by the end of the week. Not perfect striving, just quiet trust, and that next step of obedience. So we don't wait for some magical, "now I'm really ready" feeling, because we're no longer trying to sustain ourselves. We're being sustained by him.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow.